Hey everybody, welcome back to Flag/Fan Day. Hope you liked the Vanuatu episode. Get your Geography Now merch like this Geography Now mug or t-shirts or gym bags at geographynow.com. Or, oh what's this? Limited edition, you can get a Geography Now figurine at figgyme.com. Geography Now! Gonna put these aside. So as you know, this is the part where I mentioned the small mistakes we made in the episode or the parts that we forgot to mention. For one, in the skit where we talked about condominiums, I forgot to put a little Dutch flag on the south side of St. Martin Island. And in the animal segment, Caleb said Anatom Island,
or by the mystery island down south by Anatom.
Few things we forgot. I had a Vanuatuan friend that was gonna do the famous places segment, but they weren't feeling well, so they couldn't send in their video on time. So I'll just give you some of the top cool sites of Vanuatu right now. Hideaway Island Marine Reserve, the Ekasup Village, the Vanuatu Culture Center, the only underwater post office in the world, Champagne Beach, the World War II Museum, and they have the world's most accessible shipwreck, the SS President Coolidge. Peiuma has the oldest known burial site in the Pacific. Uripiv has the standing stone platforms. You can find ancient cave drawings on Lalepa Island. And of course you have Vanuatu's only UNESCO site, Chief Roy Mata's domain on Efate Island. And although it was briefly mentioned, we didn't expound too much on the Turaga indigenous movement. They are the people that made the Avauli script, and they even minted their own currency called the Livatu, which actually has a very high exchange rate. That and a lot more we could have mentioned. If there's anything else I missed, please write it in the comments. Otherwise, we gotta move on. So without further ado. So, side note, I was this close to going to Vanuatu for the episode, but timing didn't work out and logistics, and plus, at the time, they were just hit with a cyclone and I was advised not to go to Pentecost Island, and I wanted to go to Pentecost Island, but I couldn't, so sucks. I really wanted to go there because it would have been awesome, but whatever. Anyway, let's move on to the flag. The flag of Vanuatu is a bicolor of red and green bands with a black chevron on the hoist side and a yellow V-shaped line with black fimbriations surrounding the black chevron, extending across the borders of the red and green bands, dividing them. In the black chevron is the symbol of the boar tusk, a highly valued item throughout the country, worn as an amulet amongst many tribes. Inside the tusk are the 2 leaves of the local namele tree. These leaves symbolize peace, and the 39 leaflets represent the original 39 members of the Parliament of Vanuatu. The yellow Y-shaped line represents the shape of the Vanuatu Islands on the map, the light of the gospel going through the pattern of the islands, as approximately 83% of the people of Vanuatu profess Christianity. The black color represents the people of Vanuatu, the green represents the richness of the islands, and the red stands for... technically it stands for the blood of humanity, which unites us all. But we haven't had one of these animations in a long time, so let's just do it.
Murder those who fight for the freedom! Murder those who fight for the freedom!
Technically not the blood of those that died for freedom, but kind of it does, but whatever, you guys deserve an animation. Thank you, Potts, our favorite Irishman, for making that animation. Prior to this flag, they were under the condominium of the French and British known as the New Hebrides, and under that they used these flags. And also keep in mind, every province of Vanuatu also has their own flag, and they have their own cool little design. Alright, and so with that, let's move on to the coat of arms, which interestingly enough, technically should be called an emblem because it doesn't have a shield on it, the coat of arms, but I don't. Anyway, here's the coat of arms. The coat of arms features a Melanesian warrior holding a spear, standing before the mountain superimposed on the boar's tusk, encircling 2 crossed Namele fern fronds, and the golden scroll on the bottom with the national motto reading, Long God Yumi Stanap, or in Bislama this translates to, With God We Stand, or In God We Trust. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Prior to this, they had 3 other coat of arms when they were under the New Hebrides condominium under the UK and France between 1906 and 1980. And well, that's pretty much it. So, cool. I guess that means there's only one thing left to do. It's time to move on to Geography Fan Mail time! Alright guys, welcome back to Fan Day, and as you know, we always have to have a guest star. This time, it's going to be the ever so red tight-shirted Art.
This shirt is way too tight.
Tighter than our friendship. Featuring Tarchin.
Tarchin.
The world's most favorite sociopath. You're convicted of 18 felonies. Yeah, you are. As you know, we always start off with postcards. This is from Tenerife, and this is from the Principality of Siborga. Oh, it's like a micronation. I'm a Pole visiting Tenerife of the Canary Islands, and yeah, the Poland episode was amazing. Your skits
That was my first episode.
That was your first episode, yeah. Your
Cool.
skits there were surprisingly accurate.
That was a little over the top. That was probably the most over the top episode we've ever had.
It was fun though.
Yeah,
I
still
miss
a lot
those
of fun.
days. We used to have a lot of wacky fun. Now it's kind of chilled out.
We used to film at the YouTube studio. It was amazing. All right, we got Seychelles, which I hear is an amazing place. I think it's from Thomas and Norteas. Best wishes from Pirates Bay. Seychelles, a country made up of 99% ocean.
Local delicacy is fruit bat curry.
Fruit bat curry? That's something I would never want to try.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not gonna eat bats.
I don't want to eat bats.
I don't eat bats, but you would like the rum because you love rum.
I'll try the rum. I'll do the rum.
Hey, if we're gonna go somewhere, man, we've been talking about an international trip. Let's go to Seychelles.
We're long overdue for one.
And we got Monaco. It says, hello Barbs and gang. This is Danielle, a longtime fan of the channel from Italy. I'm recently come back from a trip through South France with my family. Can't wait for Zimbabwe. It's gonna be crazy. Thank you, Danielle. Grazie.
Grazie. Hey Barbs and Gian crew, aloha from Hawaii. My family and I got to go to Hawaii for the summer, and they're wearing the Geography Now t-shirt. I'm glad you enjoyed your time. Cheers, Aiden. This is from Matthew. He's a teacher in Wisconsin, and he sends the flag, his hometown, Madison, Wisconsin. This is the Madison, Wisconsin flag. Glad you've been watching for a long time, 2016. I think that's when we met, 2016?
Yeah, 2016.
Jeez, we've been friends for a long time.
It's too long.
It's too long.
Let's end it.
Let's end it right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of wasted time.
A lot of wasted time. I'd say it was worth it. I've only used you for Geography Now. That's the only purpose you have for me. So.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Otherwise, you're useless.
My worth wrapped up into one thing.
After Zimbabwe, he's gone.
This is from Papua New Guinea. It's where all the papas come from. You're not a papa until you've been to Papua New Guinea. Hi Barbs and gang. Papua New Guinea is a beautiful country, mountainous, green and lush. It has exotic animals like the tree kangaroo, birds of paradise, but real reason to visit is to see the native tribes. From Bill. Thank you, Bill. Oh, and we got one from Sweden. It's another place I wanted to go. So this is, hey Barbie of Geography Now. My name is Jacob.
Oh, you have to say it the Swedish way. Jakob.
Jakob. My friend is from Uzbekistan. He's Kurdish and he was raised in Sweden.
So, oh, shh. I ripped your letter. So sorry. But this is from Amanda from Iowa. Hey, Paul, Paul's mom, and the rest of Geography Now crew, especially my fellow Iowans, Caleb and Noah. I live in the city of pronounced Dubuque. Oh, she says pronounced Dubuque. There are many geography channels on YouTube, but I think yours is the best. Ah, thank you.
Is Dubuque next to Dunavel?
What is Dunavel?
Dunavel.
Oh, Dubuque, Dunavel.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah, that's
Damn,
awesome.
the book.
The book. Can you read the book?
Oh my god, the book. Cool, the book.
What accent are we doing? Let's move on to boxes and packages.
Oh my god, there's goodies in here. Whoa, a freaking salted nut roll.
Just, you know what? Just here.
We're just, okay.
There.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
It's from Sawyer. The Minnesota box has a number of years in the making, with the final push being the release of the USA episode this past summer. Inside you'll find items that provide a glimpse of the land of 10,000 lakes.
All these books, so many books about Minnesota.
What is this?
Yeah, that's a hockey puck.
That's a hockey puck?
Hockey is huge in Minnesota. You know, they have the ice, the lakes. Mighty Ducks was filmed in Minnesota. This is how a book in the Lakota language. Oh, that's so cool. You sent me stuff in the Lakota language. Oh, look at that. Minnesota. Art's just fascinated with the book.
This lady's holding her crotch.
I don't know what this book is, dude. What is this book that you sent me? This lady's like holding her crotch and there's people fighting in a barn. Minnesota people, man, they get freaky. Thank you so much, Sawyer. Really appreciate anything from Minnesota because that's where I was born. And speaking of Midwest, we got this package from Oklahoma. I don't know who sent this. There's no letter. Oklahoma visiting guide, Tulsa visitors guide, Cherokee Nation pamphlet, Oklahoma City guide. So many pamphlets, I can't even go through all of them. I feel like you just went to one of those rest stop areas and just grabbed all the pamphlets off of the... Did you do that? Because I feel like that's what you did. This person really wants me to enjoy Oklahoma. Well, whoever you are, I don't know your name, you didn't write a letter. I went through the whole box, I didn't find a letter. So we got one more box. Art, would you do the honors?
First off, it smells really interesting. This is a shirt.
I believe that's the Hindi alphabet.
The Hindi alphabet.
Yeah,
You wanna show 'em?
because you guys know that I love alphabet shirts.
Oh my god, more goodies.
Jackfruit chocolates.
Oh my god. Butter jackfruit. Oh, he got everything jackfruit because he knew you liked jackfruit.
Yeah, they know. Everybody knows I like jackfruit. This is my favorite curry of all time. Palak paneer. You guys know I made a video about this. That's how much I love it.
Incense stick. This is probably what the smell's coming from.
So they wrote on the box, it says, hey, Ray and Vanessa, stuff from Nepal and Goa, India. Ray and Vanessa, thank you so much for sending this box. Oh my goodness, a lot of cool stuff. You guys always send a lot of fun stuff, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Vanessa. We appreciate it.
Cool. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. Art, anything you want to say before the battery dies out?
Nothing at all other than happy to be here, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Cheers. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Stay cool, stay tuned.